4 months after his assassination that shook Iran and triggered months of war and heightened tensions across West Asia. Iran has now begun with its final farewell to the late Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. As thousands of Iranians are poured into Tehran as the country begins days of the state funeral ceremonies, and the world which is also gathered in Tehran to bid a final farewell to Iran's former Supreme Leader, as 4 months after that he was killed in a joint US-Israeli airstrike. Not just him, several of his family members as well. Iran is holding his state funeral with delegates that have arrived from several countries, 50 countries altogether, what is being said, in attendance. And India has also sent a Minister of State for External Affairs, Pavitra Margarita, and also our Governor, Lieutenant General Syed Hasnain, are said to be part of this official delegation to Tehran. Accompanying them are certain leaders from the opposition as well, including Mehbooba Mufti and Salman Khurshid. Let's connect with Srinjoy on this. Well, Srinjoy, of course, when it comes to the delegation, Indian delegation officially that is also leading and part of when it comes to the delegation that has been representing Indian side, but there are leaders from the opposition as well. But what is more interesting to see as far as these statewide funeral that is now being held for the late Ayatollah Khamenei, his son is not appearing or is not attending his late father's funeral.
That was the question everyone had on their minds. Is he going to be there? Is he not going to be there? After all, it's his father's funeral. And the father being the head of state, in a way, the supreme leader. So is he going to be there? The answer so far is that he will not be there, or rather he has not been seen. Of course, you've rightly said that India has sent a strong delegation. Governor Hasnain, you have Minister of State Margarita, opposition leaders, all of that is there. But the main point is the new Supreme Leader in the public domain. Is he at the funeral? Is he in front of the cameras? The answer so far is in the negative. Now that tells you something else as well, that he could still be recovering from his injuries. Now that is one possibility, and it must be said that while that is so, the Iranian government led by Mr. Pezeshkian, who will be in India in a couple of months, and others are making it clear that this is a very big international occasion.
Absolutely, because amid the massive turnout and the arrival of world leaders, questions are also now being raised over the absence of his son and the current Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. Thank you very much for the moment, Srinjoy, for joining us here on the broadcast. We're going to head into a very short break. You're watching Times Now.